Welcome to the Start It, Own It, Finish It podcast with Dat Boy Mo 629. Discussing everything fitness and everything motivation. Here is where you will get your fitness education and motivational fix. Now, here's your host, Dat Boy Mo 629.
What's good, everybody? It's Dat Boy Mo 629 coming to y'all with another edition of the Start It, Own It, Finish It podcast. This time we're going to talk about 4 tips to crush your fitness goal while traveling. Now, if you're going on vacation or you work, right, for your job and you travel frequently and you got fitness goals to hit, hitting those goals can be difficult. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as traveling and, going from state to state, city to city, traveling from, airplane and stuff like that, and going to airports and stuff like that. It can be very, 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 very difficult to hit those goals. So in this podcast episode, we're pretty much going to go over 4 tips that I have used myself as far as traveling. Avid traveler, been to Egypt, been to China, been to the Dominican Republic, been to many different states, so traveling and trying to stay on track with your fitness journey can be a challenge. So I'm just going to hit you with 4 tips. It's going to be a very short podcast today, but 4 tips as far as what I do, I have done and what I do, and to, hit those goals. The number one, I've always, when I pick a hotel, right, I've always looked at the hotel gyms. Right. When I look at hotels, I always look at the gym. I look at the pictures on Google or whatever site that it's on, whether booking.com, Expedia, whatever, or the hotel site itself. I look at the hotel gym and see if it fits within what I like to do as far as working out. Sometimes the gyms are really, really small. You got to make do what you can make do. A lot of times the gyms are decent size, so you can actually get a good workout in. There was a gym in Vegas. On a hotel, I believe it's the Venetian Hotel we went to, and that gym was immaculate. It was a it was a big gym, nice size gym in Vegas. Also in Hawaii, the gym that, the hotel that we stayed at, I believe Turtle Bay, had a really nice gym, and the Hilton, was it the Hilton? I believe it's the Hilton in Waikiki. That had a really nice gym. And also the Omni Hotel in Texas has a really good gym out there. So always, to me, look for the hotel gym, have a decent hotel gym. If not, if you can't really, if like the job that you're traveling for, pick the hotels. One of the things I can always say is that bring portable workout equipment like resistance bands, have a body weight calisthenic workout program. If you can, if they have a treadmill, walk the treadmill, run the treadmill, do exercises on the treadmill, elliptical, same thing. Just expend your calories, right? Just stay focused, expend those calories. That was number 2, bring portable equipment. So bring portable equipment with you that can fit in your suitcase, that can fit into your luggage, that won't get flagged, and even carry on. That's why I said resistance bands are best. Number 3, the food that you eat. A lot of bodybuilders that travel, when they travel, they bring meal prep containers. So they prep their meal, they'll freeze the food, they'll prep their meals, and then travel with the meals. I don't believe they do carry-ons, but they do, like, they check in their luggage and they bring carry-on, put in a container, freeze their food. When they get to the hotel, put it in the freezer. They got a microwave, and they'll microwave, the food. Might not be as, tasty as you want, but if you got those fitness goals, a lot of times it's kind of like, all right, I got to hit these goals. Now, if you're a foodie like myself, right, that when you travel, you want to eat someplace that you never eaten before. What's like, you experience in life. So you want to eat places and give reviews and just experience the new places and different types of food where you travel. If you're a foodie like myself, like a traveling foodie, what I typically do is 1 meal or 2 meals, right? I'm not going to go overboard with the meal. It's be in moderation, right? And And be in moderation. I still eat lean, still eat light. Like I'll eat the chicken. I'll eat like the chicken breast, maybe fish, salmon, stuff like that. I won't go too overboard. I'm not getting a whole bunch of pies. I'm not getting a whole bunch of cakes and all that stuff. If it's a long trip, you're gonna have to make the sacrifice of pretty much, if you're in a hotel that you can cook, you can microwave, or if you're in a hotel that has an oven and stove, you're going to have to cook yourself, right? A lot of those days. Like if you're let's just say you're on a 7-day trip in the same hotel, you're eating out each day, unless it's a very lean and healthy restaurant, or you got lean and healthy food at the restaurant, right? Where you trust that you're not really going over your calories and stuff like that. You can eat there or those restaurants. But a lot of times if you're eating and you just like, you're going to be eating burgers, eating pizza, eating hot dog, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Eating these freaking meals that's going to make you gain weight, fat, and water. So you want to look out for that. You know what I'm saying? So, one, meal prep containers. If you're very, very, very serious about it, you know what I'm saying? Prep your own food and bring your own meals with you. There are meal prep companies out there that can prep your food for you. Hell, I'm actually thinking about going back into that. But meal prep containers and prepping your own food and eating lean and healthy. That's the number 3. So number 4, activities. The activities that when you go on vacation, a lot of people just want to sit on the beach and watch the waves and just relax. When I went to the Dominican Republic, right? Me and my wife, current wife now, went to the Dominican Republic. That was one of my favorite vacations. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the food portion, it was just whole food. The food portion was like portioned perfectly, right? And then there were just so many activities you can do. The physical activity, you can walk around a resort. I mean, the heat, you sweated well. And then they fed you well. They fed you fruit. They fed you vegetables, and even the so-called junk food they fed you. That food was portion control, right? It wasn't exuberant, exaggerated, none of that. Big ass portions and nothing like that. It was portion control, like literally like handful portions. And you can keep on going up to the buffets, all you can eat, all inclusive. And it was one of my favorite vacation spots, because I was never overly full, but I was satisfied. And that was like when I was really at my leanest. I believe I was at my leanest in that time frame. I was at my leanest. And actually, when I was down there, I lost more weight, believe it or not. I didn't gain any weight on that vacation. I lost more weight because of the portion control and the type of food that they serve down there. So, activity. If you got any like excursions and stuff like that, just fun excursions, nothing that's, too excruciating and too just, energy draining, just fun excursions and stuff like that. Like we did, what they call parasailing. We did parasailing. We did that. We did the zip lining in the jungle. We did all that. So we did a lot of activities that kept us active. Didn't just sit around the hotel room, didn't just sit on the beach. And then when we had to go to the beach, we had to walk from our resort to the beach. And that was a good about 10-minute walk to and from. So, and then they had trams too, that if you had to go around or whatever. But the activities help out a lot as well. So that's another thing you want to look at when you're on vacation, right? So vacation for me is to unwind, relax, but also have fun and be active. Like me, I just can't be sedentary. I just can't sit. I just can't not do something. So hell, you remember those memes when you go on vacation, and it's kind of like when you live in your everyday life, 9 o'clock in the morning, you knocked out sleep. On vacation, you up and ready to go because it's something new, it's something fun, and hell, you paying for that. I'm paying for it. I can sleep at the crib. So at the end of the day, that's how I see it. So those are my 4 tips on this podcast episode. Like I said, it's gonna be a quick one. It wasn't gonna be nothing like overly exaggerated. You know what I'm saying? Like it's 4 quick tips for crushing your fitness goals while traveling. I have implemented these tips myself. I have used them and they work. So if you come back from vacation, and you gain a pound or two, a lot of times that's just water weight. So you can just piss that out, or you can just, at the end of the day, you can go to the gym and sweat it out in one day. So don't get overly concerned about the pound or two that you put on vacation. 9 times out of 10 is water weight, and it'll go away real soon. Be right back where you started. Put these tips into play. If you like what you heard, click subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Subscribe to the podcast. You want to hear more? I got tons of other podcast episodes. If you have not listened to those, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook. And also, hit up h1warrior.com and h1warriorstore.com if you want to buy some merch to support the brand. Until next time, you know what it is.
You've been listening to the Start It, Own It, Finish It podcast. Be sure to subscribe to receive new episodes. Link up with Dat Boy Mo 629 on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, or visit him at ace1warrior.com. Until next time, start it, own it, finish it.